Hey, Rob here for Quadratec.com. Today we're checking out the brand new patent-pending J5 51-inch LED light bar. Now at first glance, you may be wondering just what sets the J5 bar apart from the rest of the 51-inch light bars on the market. Now it does look pretty similar to most other bars out there. It does pack an impressive 270 watts and 18,000 lumens of light output. Comes backed by the Quadratec 3-year warranty. Now it's got mounting brackets and cooling fins that look similar to most of the competition, but what the J5 light bar has that no other bar on the market does is hiding right in plain sight. Now when you turn on your running lights in your Jeep, 5 amber halo rings illuminate that meet commercial DOT vehicle location standards for oversized vehicles. Now the fact is that most LED light bars and overhead lighting should never be turned on when driving on public roads. And that means you only really get to use your light bar when you're headed off-road at night. Until now. Now the dual-purpose feature of the J5 amber marker lights gives your light bar twice the utility and double the cool factor. And the J5 bar features an IP69 waterproof rating and industry-standard Deutsch-style connectors with weather-tight seals. And getting your new J5 bar wired up only takes a few more steps than a traditional light bar. Now the main LEDs are powered by the heavy-duty 2-wire harness on the driver's side of the bar, and there's only one additional wire that needs to be connected to your Jeep's running light circuit located on the passenger side of the bar that powers the amber marker lights. Now to make it even easier, we've bundled everything you need together, from the new J5 light bar to A-pillar light bar mounts, and even our deluxe plug-and-play wiring harness for both the 97 to 06 Wrangler TJ and the 07 to 17 Wrangler JK and JK Unlimited. Now we're going to head out in the shop and show you just how easy it is to install our new J5 light bar on our Wrangler. So we're going to go ahead and get started by getting our mounting bracket installed on our A-pillar here for the light bar. Now to do that, we need to remove the 6 T40 Torx bolts that hold this side body panel on. You do want to make sure you hang on to that because this can fall off once you remove those bolts. Now we also went ahead and set our J5 light bar up on top of our Wrangler here. We just threw a blanket down to protect our hardtop, and we did that so that when we get the mounting bracket installed, we can run our wiring harness right down the A-pillar for a nice concealed look. Now that we have the bolts removed from our A-pillar here, I like to use a couple small pieces of tape just to keep that panel secured so that I know it won't fall off the Jeep while we're working. Then we can use one of the supplied gaskets that come with the A-pillar light bar mounting brackets. Use another piece of tape just to hold that in place, so that we can get the wire from our J5 light bar tucked behind our mounting bracket. And then we can go ahead and reinstall those factory bolts. Now, just like we did on the driver's side, we're going to go ahead and use a couple small pieces of tape just to hold this body panel in place while we remove the 6 Torx bolts so that we can go ahead and get our A-pillar mounting bracket installed. Now this is where the J5 light bar differs from other light bars on the market. We actually have a secondary wire harness that we need to run down the passenger A-pillar here, and what this is going to do is illuminate those 5 LED halo marker lights in the light bar. Now again, just like on the driver's side, you want to make sure you leave these bolts loose so that we have a little bit of play in this bracket so that we can still slide our wire behind there so that we can get our wiring all tucked away nice and neat. Next, we're going to go ahead and use a 13mm socket to remove our windshield wipers and a T30 Torx driver to remove the 4 bolts holding down the cowl, and that's just going to make it a little bit easier for us to run the wiring down underneath the hood. Now we went ahead, we got those last two Christmas tree clips popped out. We removed the cowl out of the way. We're gonna go ahead and get our J5 light bar mounted into our A-pillar mounting brackets so that we can finish getting these wires secured behind here and go ahead and finish our routing of our wires all the way down underneath the hood. Now that we have our wiring harness routed down underneath the hood, we're going to go ahead and insert the fuse tap into the M18 location in our fuse panel, removing the 15 amp fuse that's in that location and inserting it into the fuse tap. Now we do have a detailed diagram of how to run your wiring harness through your fuse panels so that you won't pinch any wires. It's pretty simple. You're just routing it around the couple of the relays and the fuses that are in there. So now that we finished routing the harness for the J5 marker lights, we can finish running the main power harness for the J5 light bar over to the driver's side. So now that we've got the Quadratec plug and play wiring kit hooked up to our 12 volt accessory socket here, and we've got our switch lead for our J5 light bar pulled through the firewall and ran through our dash, we're ready to go ahead and hook up our switch. Now the Quadratec plug and play kit does come with a switch and a panel that you can mount anywhere on your dash that you like, and all the wires are pre-terminated to plug right in. But while we've got the dash all the way opened up, it's the perfect time to go ahead and add Daystar's lower dash switch panel because we know we're going to be adding more accessories down the road, and this will give us 5 total switches for all the accessories we need. And that's all it takes to get your brand new J5 51-inch LED light bar installed on your Wrangler. Now, if you want to pick up one for your Jeep, simply click on that info button to head over to Quadratec.com. As always, if you have any questions for one of our Jeep experts, shoot us an email to info@Quadratec.com, give us a call at 800-745-2348, or live chat at Quadratec.com. I'm Rob. I'll see you out on the trail.